Hey y'all, it's the Arm Dude here. Hey, you know, over the years, my wife and I have worked out a perfect change order system at our house. It goes simply like this. She has the right to change her mind, and I'm expected to accept those changes, regardless of the expense or the effort it might mean on my part. Now, when you think about it, this is really no different than the relationship a rental company has with their customer. The customer is expected and probably going to change their mind, and the rental company needs to be able to accommodate that change in order to maintain good standing and keep that business. So in this video, I'm going to cover the change order processing option that's available for ARM. This will provide you with some tools to be able to accommodate those change requests from the customer while trying to minimize the expense or the effort involved in doing so. Instead of making 2 trips out there to get the order right on a delivery, how about let's make it 1 because we had instantaneous notification that we had a change to the order. That's what we'll show in this video. Keep watching.
Alright, let's take a look at the change order processing module and some of the components that are involved with this. The first thing we're going to look at is the pull order maintenance screen. Now think of this as a dashboard that you would have running back in your warehouse area where you have your make-ready area, the guys that are going to be picking the orders and putting all the inventory together to make it ready for delivery. Now in this case on the pull order maintenance screen, I see that I have 2 orders that need to be pulled. I don't have any changes yet, and I don't show that any orders have been pulled. Now to see the 2 that need to be pulled, I can come right here to the contract field, and now I can do the lookup, and I see that 1533 and 1534 are the contracts that need to be pulled today. Now if I go ahead and click on pull status, it's going to go ahead and print out a picking sheet for us so that we know the inventory that needs to be pulled. Now this is a copy of the pull ticket form that I have loaded on my machine. If you're using ARM, your form might look slightly different based on your preferences. Now I'll go ahead and close out of this picking sheet, and let's jump over into the contract entry screen and look at how this affects the contract and provides a notifier in case data entry or the contract entry folks go in to make any changes to this order. I'll go ahead and pull up contract 1533, and you'll notice that up here in the title bar it's indicated that it's been pulled. Okay, this is a visual indicator for me, the data entry person, to know that, hey, the folks in the warehouse are already gathering all of this equipment, making it ready for delivery. Now, let's say the customer wants to make a change to this order. They want to add some additional inventory to it. I'm going to come here to the Lines tab, and we're just going to go in and add another item to the contract. I'll just say I need a couple of these walkthrough frames here. And when I tab through and hit accept, we'll notice that up here in the title bar, the pulled status has gone away, and now we indicate that there's changes involved with this contract. Let's go ahead and accept that and jump back over to the pull order maintenance screen. We'll look at the pull date up to 26. Started off earlier with 2 orders that needed to be pulled. Now it indicates only 1. It shows 1 order involves changes and 1 order has been pulled. Let's go and look at 1533 again. You notice it's changed from pull status to changes status. Now at this point I could go ahead and print out another picking sheet that would reflect the changes, whether they be additions or deletions from the original items on the contract. But I'm also going to need to restock this. Okay, this puts it back into its normal status. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull it, we'll print out the picking sheet. Now here's my new picking sheet. Now in this case it printed all of the items, and that's because I didn't have the checkbox selected to print only the changes. But here are those walkthrough frames that I added. Let's go ahead and close that. And I want to show you one other piece, and this involves the dispatchers that are scheduling all of your deliveries and pickup activities. These are the folks that are managing your delivery fleets. This is a dashboard that they're watching on a regular basis to determine if there's been any new contracts added that needed to be put to a route, or in this case it's also an indicator to let me know that I have some changes on contracts that I'm going to be delivering. In this case, if I come down here, I'll see that the changes involve this particular contract, 1533. That gives me the opportunity to go ahead and do a little bit of due diligence, make sure that the pulled activity reflected those changes and everybody's good to go. And that way I can deliver everything in a single trip instead of having to make a hotshot delivery out there to pick up or add something that we might have missed during the change order process. So that's change order processing. I hope this is something that you find that could be beneficial to your company. And if you have any questions, give me a call.